Today, I'm going to discuss 6 more important things that's required for your application. They're very generic in nature, can be applicable for any university globally. For easier explanation, I will take you through my application process in Carleton University. The first step of your application process is to create a login account in the university portal. For Carleton, just go and search in Google for Carleton 360. Once you go to the university website for registration, you get 3 options. First, login by email. Second, login by MC1, that's my Carleton 1. And third, new registration. So when you are going to apply for your graduation course, first go and create your registration with your email address. Once you create a login, you go inside the university website and then start the process of a new application. You'll get options to choose your course and start registration. You need to provide your personal information like contact, address, etc. Then your educational background, your work experience, and then you need to upload required documentations for your course and then submit. Now let's start with the 6 most important points that's required for your application process. First is your academic resume. Generally, your academic resume can be a little bit different than your professional resume. University websites normally provide a reference point for you to work on this. Like for Carleton, you just go and search for Carleton University academic resume. You'll get the reference to start with. The second most important point is going to be the proof of your academic record. If you are an international student or a domestic student where the education that's being considered as the basis for your application is from an international university that's outside Canada, you need to get your academic record verified with an agency. WES is one of them. You need to do an ICAP course by course or document by document evaluation of your degree from WES and send it to the university. This actually can take longer time in terms of your application process. So plan this early. You can actually get this done without even applying to any of the university. The reason being, once you have this done, you can actually add in university where you want to send this report. So once you do your WES once, you can actually send it to multiple universities within Canada you're applying for. Immigrants who are applying as a domestic student has an additional advantage. Normally, you need to do your educational verification done by WES as part of your immigration process. Now, I think WES keep this record for next 7 years. So if you're within that limit, you can actually go and use that information you provided already to have your course by course evaluation done and send it to your university. In the case you haven't started WES process yet, one of the option is as a temporary workaround, you can actually submit your mark sheets and certificates with your application form. So basically what I'm saying, you can submit your application form without WES evaluation being done and even being applied. Now you'll get your acceptance letter from the university with a condition. The condition of academic record validation is being done by WES and that meets the criteria required by the particular course you are applying for. There are certain universities like Carleton University where the document can be sent digitally by WES. The process is much faster. If the university doesn't accept digital documents from WES, then it takes little bit longer time due to the delivery of the certificate by postal process. Now number 3, this actually depends on the course you're applying for. If you have a GMAT and GRE requirement for your course you're applying for, so you need to get those documentations also delivered to your university. Number 4 is your English language test results. One of the option is IELTS, and I think the IELTS score record for any courses in Canada it's 6.5 and not less than 6 in any of the subject. Number 5, you need 2 referrals. Now if you are fresh graduate and continuing with your academic career, you can get 2 academic referrals. If you're working for long, then you can get professional referrals instead of academic. I provided professional referrals. Last but not the least is number 6. That's your statement of intent, or sometimes it's called as letter of intent. So if you go to Carleton University website and search for template on statement of intent, you can find one. So follow that and then create your letter or statement of intent. This is a very important document where you mention how this is going to help you in terms of your personal goal and career goal. Once you completed your application process and submitted with all required documents, specifically the 6 points I mentioned before, for Carleton University, you'll be getting an email with a student ID being generated and the credential for your MC1 login. Hence, till the time you are working on your application form, you will be logging in using your email address and password. But once you submitted your application and your payment being done, you'll get your MC1 credentials and you will be logging in using your MC1 credentials. Now I am going to talk about one of the most important information that's required for most of the students. It's the fee structure. In general, the fee structure or the tuition fees required for your course, information on this is readily available on the university website. Like if you go to Carleton University and search for fee structure, you'll get a link where you need to mention what type of student you are, basically full-time, part-time, then domestic, international, or out of province. So based on that, it will give you applicable tuition fees. For the domestic students like me, there are two things you can actually skip from your fees. First one is health insurance. If you're already working in Canada for an employer, you might already have that health insurance, so you can skip that. And second one will be your transit pass. So there will be option to opt out of your transit pass and opt out of your health insurance plan. For the technology innovation management program I am pursuing, you need to be a graduate from science, engineering, technology or management with B plus or above GPA. Once you completed your application process, you have to wait for some time before you get your confirmation from the university whether accepted or rejected. Like for me, I got the confirmation only after the last date of application, though I applied 2 months before. Team program actually works in terms. Each term is for 4 months: fall, winter, and summer. You can enter in team course only through fall and winter term. Fall term starts in September, winter starts in January. So accordingly, go to the university website and find out the application deadlines and payment deadlines and act accordingly. Search for Carleton University login. You get a page for Carleton 360 and click on that. Now you get three options: login by email, login by MC1 credentials, and register. Now you go to register and provide your personal information and email address to get registered to the university website. Once registered, now you log in with your email address and password. Now once logged in, you go to graduate students application or you go to international student application. This is very helpful. Like if you go to new program search, select master's degree, then in degree drop down you can actually find out the course you are applying for. Like for me, it's digital transformation and entrepreneurship. Then department, yeah, once you're able to find your degree, I think you don't need to mention departmental keywords. If you are not able to, then you need to mention department and keyword and then search your particular course. Now you need to select term for you're applying for and then apply for the course and the term you selected. So if you look at this, I'm applying for MDT and I'm applying for fall 2025. So if you look at high level, the information you need to provide, like you have the instruction section, then you have the program details, you have to provide personal information, academic history, experience and interests, test scores, references, source of interest. Then finally you declare all the information you provided are correct and then submit. Now if you look for the document that's required to be submitted, you need to provide transcripts for your degree you already completed. You need to provide 2 letters of reference. It can be from your professors or it can be from qualified persons at your place of employment. Then you need to upload statement of intent, your CV or resume, and then the test result for your language proficiency like IELTS. And you have to pay a non-refundable application fee, like it was 120 CAD earlier. Now whenever you apply, you have to check for that for the actual value. In program details, you need to choose whether it's full-time and part-time. So this is a guideline for the statement or letter of intent, what needs to be included into that. This is a good reference for you when you are drafting your letter of intent. Similarly, for resume, just go to Google and search for Carleton University resume. So you'll get a template for the academic resume format. For fee structure, search for Carleton University tuition fee estimator. Then go to the link as you can see in my screen, tuition fee estimator. Now here you need to select your term. Let's say I'm selecting fall 2024, then level graduate, year of study first year, full time, number of courses. You can select 3 maximum. Residency, you can choose Ontario, other Canadian provinces, or international. Then program, you can find out your master's program here. For program, you can select your actual program here. Let's say, for example, let's select Master of Applied Business Analytics. As a domestic student, you can exclude UPass, that's your transportation pass fee, and then you can exclude UHIP also. This is the health insurance plan. So this is your estimated fee per term. So every 4 months is a term. That means 3 terms per year. And for team program, as example, you can complete this as early as 4 terms, or I think maximum is 6 terms. I hope I am able to provide useful information that will really help in your journey. If you have any query or you want me to cover any particular topic in my future videos, please drop a message in the comment section. As in this video, I am talking about how I applied in Carleton University. If you want to know what are the parameters I looked at and how I finalized on Carleton University, please go and check this video for more detail. If you're looking for more information in this topic, please visit my YouTube channel, Dr. P.